What's going on, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for stopping by. Today, I'm actually going to smoke some chicken wings. Now, I have done this recently. However, today, I'm going to do them slightly different. I'm going to hit them with some smoke on the Weber, and then I'm going to fry them at the end so that way you get that smoky flavor with that fried texture. I've never done it this way. Got this idea from Jason Ganal from GQ Barbecue. So, I'm going to do them that way today. However, today isn't necessarily about the wings. I got a little something in the mail today from my buddy Lyle over at No Hippie Barbecue. This is a habanero sauce that he whipped up for me. I'm not exactly sure what's in it. I know it's some like habanero. I thought it was some onion and serranos or jalapenos. I could be wrong though. Lyle, if you want, you can leave a comment below letting people know what exactly is in this. I do know, however, tons of habanero. And I gave this a try right out of the bottle. It's good. And it's got some heat. So I'm going to try this on some chicken wings. And that's really what this cook is for, is to try this out. I'm going to make a homemade blue cheese dressing. Again, this is the same recipe that I made in my last chicken wing video. So I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to show. I might show it all. I might not. If I don't, you can see how I made the blue cheese in the last video. It's a great recipe. Highly recommended if you're a fan of blue cheese. Today, though, I'm mainly wanting to try this sauce. So, not a product review necessarily. Just decided to try the sauce, and I figured I'd record it while I'm at it. Why not? So, I'm going to get the chicken wings prepped. I'm not going to do anything special to them. I'm just going to hit them with a little bit of butter, and then I'm going to season them. We'll get them on the Weber, smoke them up, and then fry them for, I don't know, maybe a minute on each side, just to fry them up a little bit. So, with that being said, let's get started. Now, before I get into this video, I just wanted to say I apologize for not getting up a Taco Tuesday this week. The wife and I went out of town this weekend, this past weekend, and she had an accident. She fell, injured herself, and I've been dealing with that, taking care of her. She really messed up her leg pretty good. So, and then those of you who don't know, I also coach youth football. That started up this week, football camp. So I was extremely busy from the weekend, taking care of my wife, who was fine. She's good now, or she's recovering just fine. So I was busy with that, and then I started football camp, so I didn't get a chance to make a Taco Tuesday. I apologize about that, but I do have one coming up for this coming week. So I just wanted to mention that really quick. Now let's get into this video. All right, so what I have here is I have my drumettes and I have my wings. And all I've done is I've taken some parquet, spread it over the top of the wings, rub them down with that. What the butter is going to do is going to add some moisture, a little flavor, and it's going to help with the skin get that bite-through texture. So that's why I use the butter. It's also going to act as a binder for the rub to stick. I couldn't decide which rub I wanted to run with, so I decided to do half of them with this Dizzy Pig Raging River rub, and I'm going to do the other half with this Dancing Pig rub. Both of them are excellent rubs. So I'm just going to rub all of these down, and then we'll get them on the pit. All right, so I got the wings on, the Dizzy Pig on the legs, the Dancing Pigs on the wings. Using Smokinator, I got wood chips that I soaked in water in there for my smoke. I'm going to close this up and we'll pick back up in about an hour. I want this to cook at a high temperature around 300-ish. 275 to 300. So I have the bottom vents completely open. I'm going to leave the top vent just slightly less than halfway open.
and that should give me the temperature that I'm looking for. I'm going to lid this up, close it up, and then we'll get started on that blue cheese dipping sauce.
All right, so let's get started on this blue cheese. I've got some mayo that I'm going to add to this. Finish that up. All right. Let me close that up. So I added some mayonnaise. I'm going to add some plain yogurt, equal parts. The measurements will depend on how much you're making. Then I'm going to add some sour cream. Alright, just mayo, sour cream, yogurt. To that, I'm going to add got a couple of cloves of garlic here that I grated. We'll add that to the mix. I'm going to take some ground mustard, add some of that. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm using coarse ground pepper and kosher salt. Hit it with a little bit of cayenne. And then I'm going to take some buttermilk, get this mixed up. Again, the measurements just kind of depend on how much you're making. But pretty much it's equal parts. So I've got some buttermilk here, a little bit of buttermilk that I'm going to add. And you're just adding until you get to the consistency that you like. I don't like mine too runny, so. That should be good. Give us a taste. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, a little more salt. And then give it a taste. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to take some blue cheese. These are blue cheese crumbles that I'm just going to mix in here. I like a ton of blue cheese, so I'm probably going to add this whole container here. We'll get a little bit in here mixed up. I'm going to try to make this ahead of time so that way it has a time to sit in the fridge to cool up. Take that. Oh yeah. That is all of it. This is going to be very blue cheesy.
But it's gonna be really, really good too. Just mix that up and then throw it in the fridge. It should be ready to go. Pretty simple, but delish. Let's give this a taste. Oh yeah, that's good. And that's a blue cheese. I'm gonna put it in the fridge, let it cool down some. The wings are still on the pit. They've been on for almost an hour. I'm about to give them a quick look. And then I will pick back up once the wings are done. Alright, one thing I forgot to add was some Worcestershire, some W sauce. So, just going to add a little bit of that. I thought something was missing. Mix that up. Throw it in the fridge. Alright, that's it. Alright, so we're an hour in. That's what the wings look like. They're looking really, really good. Nice color. I'm going to flip them over, let them go for another 30 minutes, and it should be done. But that's what they're looking like now. Alright, so the wings have been on for almost 2 hours. On the pit, getting some smoke. And they're done. We got them here. See that? I got a pan here that I'm going to put them in to fry them just a little bit. I'm probably going to fry them for about a minute on each side, just to get that crunchy texture. So with the end product, we'll have a smoky wing with a fried texture, fried crunchy texture. So that's what we're looking for. I'm just gonna place a few in here. And then I'll flip them over after about a minute. I'm going to do this to all of the wings. And then they should be ready for saucing. So I will pick back up once I've fried all of the wings for about a minute each. Okay, so the wings are done. They've been fried up. I'm going to take some of that sauce that Lyle from No Hippie Barbecue gave me. Just kind of pour that over. And we'll give these a quick toss. Should be ready to go. I'm going to plate these up with some blue cheese, and then we'll get to tasting. All right, the wings are done. Here they are. I got them tossed in that sauce that Lyle sent me. That's what they look like. Some homemade blue cheese. Let's get to tasting. All right, these wings are done. That's what they look like. Look at that. Nice color. Kind of recap, I smoked them for about an hour and a half, a little under 2 hours. Then I fried them for about a minute on each side. So it should have that smoky flavor with that fried texture. I have a homemade blue cheese dressing that I made. Let's give it a shot. I will say this got some kick to it. Give it a shot.
right off the bone. I definitely get that smoky flavor. The skin is bite through. Look, you can actually see the bone there, bit right through it. It's a little crunchy on the outside from frying it for just about a minute on each side. But you definitely get that smoke flavor. You get the blue cheese, of course, and then the heat from the sauce. Excellent. Right off the bone. Look at that. These wings are excellent. Now, I've smoked wings a number of times, but I've never smoked them and then fried them. I gotta tell you, doing it this way, smoking them and then frying them, I'd much rather have them that way. Excellent. I will be doing it. Excuse me. I will be doing it this way from here on out. Brother Lyle, that sauce goes great with chicken. I can't wait to try it on some ribs. Look at that. This is a damn good chicken wing, y'all. Bite through. Look at that. Jason, great idea to smoke them and then fry them. Excellent. I'm gonna finish eating. This is some damn good wings, y'all. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I will see you guys next time. Like this video if you're not a subscriber. Please subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, you guys take care.